Hey everybody, this is Baka-Talk. I am Sir Boom, and I'm joined by Pyrolis.
That is I, the Fire of Liss.
We are left to our own devices as Wee's called in sick, like he has done in the past.
Hey, not sick, sleep.
He said he's calling in sick. So
Yeah.
I figured he just felt like crap more than tired.
Probably, yeah.
No. So anyways, we have absolutely nothing planned. We have absolutely nothing going on, and we have absolutely nothing. So
Welcome to Baka-Talk Studios. We're back to the normal scheduled plans of old.
I don't know what we're gonna be even doing today.
Okay, this is basically what happened when Weez was never on. It was just me and you. We're just going back to me and you, buddy.
I guess. So yeah, what do we talk about?
Well, first and foremost, were you aware that Steins Gate was listed in the Steins Gate 0 was in, I believe, April. It wasn't March. It was.
I knew they were re-airing.
No, they're re-airing it, but they're gonna add some special episodes.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of waiting for the Blu-ray to come out.
Okay. Cool.
So I think that's gonna be cool when it comes out because there's supposed to be some episodes that weren't there before.
Yeah, we talked about that in a previous episode.
Okay, did we?
Yeah.
All right. I just remembered it, and I got a little excited there for a moment.
Yeah.
On that, I've been trying to get some more Nendroids, but those are not cheap.
No, they're not. They're like $30 a piece.
Man, if I'm lucky, I tried to get one. I was looking at getting one of Ferris and Yan Yan, and it's like $50, $60. Like, man.
Yeah, the more accessories that they have on them, the more expensive they are.
I've noticed that.
Like, you can get like one of the I guess the high school harem shows. Like, you can get a character from that for like $30.
Yeah.
That's just because it's a character in a school uniform.
Yeah, it's pretty generic.
But as soon as you get like Ferris, or if you got like Goblin Slayer or something,
yeah,
it'd be more expensive.
I would really like some action figures of like Goblin Slayer, Hyoin Kyoma, and like stuff like that, but it's just pricey.
Yeah.
There was one anime I was looking for. I wanted to get a model of a little figurine of Yu from Charlotte.
Yeah.
But there's literally nothing for him. Well, there's only the female characters of that series.
Yeah.
That are released. Like, man, I like the male character. I want a figure of that because I respect that man's.
That's one thing I don't like about figurines so much is they're kind of cool as like a collectible thing, but in a way they're kind of hard to display in any place that is in public.
I know, like I want something cool, but it's like, man, my Mima and Papa can walk in my room and be like, I mean, I just ordered the 2 light novels of high school because I had started the second light novel and I figured to get the other 2 now while I got a little bit of money left.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, I don't want someone to like open the package and be like, what's going on in here? You know, the one cover is innocent, but for some reason, Volume 4 isn't as innocent as the first 3.
I had the same issue when I asked for Eden Zero Christmas, and I checked all the volumes that I asked. Yeah. I specifically stopped before Volume 4.
Yeah.
Because in the Volume 4 there was a half-naked anime character on it.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I don't want my parents to order that for me.
No.
It's kind of weird.
A little bit.
So my mom, she does the ordering for them, and she gets it for me for Christmas, which is cool. Besides where she misorders the 3rd volume. The American version of the volume is fine. Yeah. It has nothing bad on it.
Yeah.
It turns out she misordered the Portuguese version. And the Portuguese version has a half-naked anime girl on it. Nice. So I'm just like, I tried so hard. I tried so freaking hard.
And instead of your mom's like, I don't know why he wants this, but okay, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, she tried. She ended up getting me that regular volume as well.
Okay.
That's kind of cool.
So I got the Portuguese and the normal.
Yeah.
So you can read them both at the same time and be like, oh, that's what these words mean.
It's weird. The Portuguese version's like a half-inch taller.
Okay.
I don't know.
Maybe they got longer fingers down there.
Maybe. That'd be weird.
They just got really long fingers for like banana picking or something. Does that make me sound racist?
I mean, if you go by evolution standards, no.
I was about to say,
that's a common fruit that they have down south.
That's why I said that, because like usually you adapt to whatever area you're in.
Unfortunately, in modern society, yes, that makes you sound racist.
Well, darn it, we're getting removed.
I get what you mean because you're talking evolutionary standards.
Yeah.
Kind of like how like we're up north, right?
Yeah.
So we automatically just grow to like gain body fat really easily.
Yeah.
Because, well, it gets freaking cold over here.
Or like facial hair. We got more facial hair in the northern parts than the southern parts.
Speak for yourself, but okay.
Hey, you can grow it.
Evolution was like, frick this dude in particular. He can't grow a beard.
He can't grow a beard, and he's going to look like Peter Griffin.
I just want him to die prematurely. I think natural selection's a little biased sometimes.
I don't think so. You're kicking so far.
So far.
So far, humanity has made it so that natural selection is not a thing. I don't know. I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but my brother grew up with this kid when we went to public school.
Yeah.
This kid was allergic to the color green.
What?
The world was telling us to take him out. Like, he couldn't go outside. He couldn't eat chocolate. He couldn't eat most foods.
How was he allergic to color green? Like, it just made him nauseous when he seen it?
I don't know. Apparently, like, he wasn't allowed to touch it because he was allergic to it.
Are you sure just couldn't touch grass?
My brother said green.
Oh, well, your brother's also not the smartest person.
I know that, but I'm going with what he said. He said green. Like apparently he was allergic to like the color green, chocolate, and just basically being alive and enjoying life.
Yeah.
So it's like humanity has come to a point where people like that nature be like, yeah, this kid's he ain't cutting the bill. Humanity's like, no, we're gonna keep this particular kid alive so that way he can go on and ruin the gene pool of his future of his future children.
Frick you, natural selection. Frick you.
It's like humans have destroyed natural selection. I mean, look at the animals which we keep as pets.
Yeah, true.
Like we have micro pigs now.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be a thing.
I mean, we turned big cats into little tiny house cats, so.
Yeah.
I mean, can't get much.
I mean, you can't really do much with the cats because we haven't gone as far with the cats as we have with the dogs.
No, for breeding wise, no.
I feel bad for almost every single dog I see because like that thing, while it may look arguably adorable, it cannot breathe.
Especially like the little chihuahuas.
Yeah.
They're literally shaking.
Yeah.
Just like, I just don't think you should be like that. But okay.
Basically, yeah, it's like, you okay down there, little buddy? You're okay.
Just looks like he's having a half seizure on the ground, just like
foaming from the mouth, like half of them seem to do. Like,
yeah.
I think we should take this little one out.
You got rabies? Is he gonna bite me? Or like, what's going on?
I mean, like, the whole breeding for the purposes that were supposed to be for, it was okay back then. The issue was when they started doing the whole purebred thing and they started inbreeding them.
Yeah.
Because, like, bulldogs look a lot different now than what they did back then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, a French bulldog did not have nearly as many health problems as they do today.
Right.
And now, boxers, half of boxers, like, there's a 50% chance that the boxer will not be able to make it out of the birth canal because of how big its head is.
Right. Yep.
So it's just like we've gotten to a point of this where we're just making abominations that shouldn't be able to be living, but we're like, here, live some more.
Yeah, that's right. But anyways, we were talking about figures.
Yes, we were talking about figures.
And I want to say, like, you're talking about price of figures. My goal in life is I, at one point, want to get all of the Eva units from Evangelion and have them as, like, a collectible thing. Besides, for two things I figured out. An average Eva unit for, like, a good one, like, actually that's, like, I don't know, like 12 inches taller one.
Yeah.
Like, actually represents size and stuff, is, like, $100.
You wanna pull together and get a resin printer?
That'd be cool.
It'll help me with my CAD cam because I gotta learn CAD cam when I get the CNC stuff for my business.
I mean, that'd be cool. We could get a cheap one. But
yeah.
I don't know. Then I'd have to design a whole Eva.
Oh, I'm saying I would do that.
Oh.
Because I need to learn CAD cam.
I mean, that'd be cool. I don't know. Maybe.
Anyways,
I also figured out that not only is there like the original 4 that I was thinking about.
I like how you put up 3 fingers.
Well, I had to think for a second.
I know.
There's actually 8 Eva units.
And now you have your all digits of the hand up, but you don't have the other hand included. It's just 5.
8.
There's 8.
8.
You're holding up 5 fingers. There's 8.
8. Well, like, you should know, like, if it's above 5 and you're using one hand, you just do 5 and say the letter. And then the person's supposed to be smart enough and survive natural selection long enough to be able to understand what this symbol means.
I don't know. I think you're developing your own natural selection at this point. It's 8. I'm pretty sure he's holding up 5. It's 8. I'm telling you. Something is very wrong here. Either doesn't have enough fingers on that hand or...
Well, nature wouldn't allow me to grow a beard, so I said frick it to nature. So I'm doing my own thing at this point.
How's your back hair coming along?
What?
What? You don't have any?
Back what?
Back hair.
Back hair? What?
Yeah, back hair. Usually people that can't grow beards end up getting like chest hair or back hair.
Yeah, I'm not talking about that where I'm going to put that on the internet.
Why not?
Because...
Man, I'll put mine on. I got nice facial hair. My chest is hairy, man. It's like, it's turned into a forest down there. It's like I wake up every morning and it's a little bit darker.
All I'm going to say is I'm hairy everywhere besides from my face.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel your sentiment there. I'm just a hairy guy. I got to trim my beard because if I don't, it starts to encompass my face.
Oh, I've seen people like that. They have the big Santa Claus beard.
I feel like just
their hair stops like right at their cheeks.
Yeah, mine starts doing that. If you notice, I got like little blonde hair follicles up here.
Yeah.
I got to trim it because when it gets darker, it's like there's nothing left but my mouth. And I'm like, man, I don't want to be a werewolf.
Oh, that's great. There's people with that condition.
I know there. When they're looking for Bigfoot, they're looking for me.
That's great.
But no, figures are expensive. I hope at some point that changes.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. Personally, I don't fully understand why they're that expensive when they're mass producing it.
Yeah, something like that, it seems a little ridiculous for a plastic figure, especially like a Ninjoid, to be anything more than like $40.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's just, you got the molds out, you're mass producing them, so it's not like you have to make a custom mold.
Yeah.
You've already got the mold made for hundreds of thousands of stuff that you're making out, and like, excuse me, sorry. I understand, like, printing stuff.
Yeah.
That's one thing when you're individually printing each one. But like Ninjoids or a lot of other figurines, what it is they make molds.
Yeah.
And they just melt the resin in there, let it settle, and press it, stamp it out.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Ninjoids, you do have parts and stuff because you have to put them together.
Well, yeah, but it still molds. So Mega Bloks does the same thing Nedjoid does. It's just they use they're smaller characters.
Right.
But at the same time, if a Ninjoid's costing $50, why is a Mega Block figurine costing like $350?
Man, I don't know.
Because like if you take in the proportion scales, it shouldn't cost as much as what it does.
Well, I think it's also because Ninjoids are considered collectible, where like there are collectible Mega Bloks figures, but they're more considered a toy.
Man, I don't like it. Whenever anything's supposed to be geared towards adults, this price skyrockets.
Well, yeah, because like if an adult is buying something such as like a Ninjoid or a figure, or even like books, manga and stuff like that, it's considered like disposable income. So it's like considered like obviously this person has enough money to buy this, so we can charge them extra for it.
I think that's stupid because you go from I can get more of this to I can only get maybe one of this.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and I mean the people that make it just don't care.
No, they don't. They care about the green.
Right.
They want the money, and it's like, man, I wish I had more money to buy more of your product, but you're kind of limiting me to do such.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. It's all messed up.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
But anyways,
on to a different topic. Let's see here. I started watching Chivalric Order of a Failed Knight.
Okay, I've heard of that one.
I started watching it because I clicked the random button on my anime downloader because I didn't know what to watch, and I was like, "Oh, hey, I read part of this manga," and so I started watching it. And it's a little different from what I remember, but all in all, it's falling down the same path. Overall, I'm on like episode 6.
Okay.
I don't know, my mind, for some reason, likes to forget the lewd things that happen in shows. So I'm here watching it on my screen, and then something happens that I didn't expect to happen. It's like, my door's open.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Like, I don't know. My mind seems always blank about it on stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't think about it until it comes to the moment where I had this problem, especially when I lived with my parents and my younger siblings were around.
Yeah.
It's like, I wasn't thinking about what was going on the screen until they walked in the room, and then I looked at the screen. I'm like, oh, that's a bath scene.
That's nice. That's nice.
You're just slapping the keyboard while staring at them like, where's the escape key?
See, that's where I learned how to alt-tab.
Yeah.
Because my trick was just have Minecraft in the background, and if you think something's going to pop on, alt-tab. Hey, guys. How's it going?
There was one time I was watching an anime, and it was when I first started watching anime.
Yeah.
And I had my phone. I was watching it on my phone.
Mm.
Watching it on my bed. I'm looking at the wall, so like my back's facing my door.
Mm.
And my mom comes into the room without me knowing, because I'm wearing earbuds, and just comes and taps on my shoulder. I freaking shut the phone off, throw it at the wall, and I'm like, hi, Mom.
Hey, how's it going? That wasn't suspicious at all.
Like the most nonchalant thing ever. Like, I don't even know if it was anything bad on the screen.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh, shoot.
It's just the natural reaction of something bad might show up.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I feel that. I feel that.
I think I was watching like freaking like Full Metal Alchemist or something like that. Like there's hardly anything in Full Metal Alchemist considered bad. Like, but yeah, I remember those days. Those days were fun. I think everybody had something like that happen.
Yeah, more than likely.
No matter what your family was like growing up, if they were relaxed or if they were really like easygoing.
Unless you're watching High School DxD with your family, you've had this experience.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, nowadays I hear, well, we're also like growing up to the age where weebs have children.
Yeah.
Like, nowadays.
I'm surprised those guys have kids. I'm like, I don't even got a girlfriend yet. What the heck?
Nowadays, people are like watching Attack on Titan and stuff with their children. I'm like, really? Should you? Something
like that. It's going to depend on their age.
Yeah.
Like, once you hit like 12, I might start doing, because personally, I'm kind of speaking a little bit from experience, because most of my memories come in around like the 12, 13 age. That's when you're like starting to explore your interest out more. You're starting to understand more things. Like, your mentality isn't that of, man, everything's friendly. It's now, there's some things in the world that aren't so friendly.
Yeah.
And like, you're less apt to fall into a world where like everything's real. Everything I see on TV is real. That's real.
Right.
You're less apt to do that around that age. Your mentality is starting to kick in.
Yep.
Stuff like that. So around like 11, 12, I'm probably gonna be more lenient. Like, well, now instead of watching Blue's Clues, we're gonna be watching, Goblin Slayer.
For the love of God, don't show your kids that as the first anime.
Man, then it'll be perfect. They'll hate goblins. They'll be raised up just like me.
They don't need to watch Goblin Slayer as the first anime, especially for 11, 12-year-olds. Freaking show them Sword Art Online or something.
My first anime was Inuyasha.
Inuyasha's okay.
I like Inuyasha. It was good.
My first anime was, well, I've said this before, it's just Death Note.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. It was Full Metal Alchemist.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I think the first anime I'll show my kids is probably when they're younger. You know that zoo anime they have with like the fox girl that goes around and talking about animals? The Japanese, there was a penguin that became a weeb and fell in love with one of the characters from there, so they had to put a cutout of a penguin girl in the zoo.
You said fox girl, and I instantly thought of Senku.
Oh, she's adorable.
I know it's not that.
No, it's like it's this children's anime show that like basically it talks about animals. It's like Steve Irwin, both anime.
Huh. Never seen it. Never
Really?
heard of it.
It's pretty popular.
Yeah.
There's a lot of references of it in other manga and other works.
Okay.
So basically, it's like I said, I forget what it's called. It's probably gonna be the easiest thing. You just gotta search up zoo anime, more than likely.
Yeah.
But it's this Fennec Fox is kind of like the secondary main character. The main character is this little girl, I believe. I haven't watched it myself. It's just from what I know from references.
Yeah.
this girl, she basically goes to the zoo or the wild or whatever, and then the fox like shows her a new animal every day.
So it's like Steve Irwin, but anime.
Yes, and they're all animal girls.
All of them?
All of animals? Them. All the animals are animal girls, as far as I'm aware. Then I think they have like the actual animal on there, but like there's always an anime girl that represents the animal.
That talks to.
Yes. If I'm
so instead of just having
yes.
a talking animal like Blue's Clues would, or Sesame Street, I'm trying to think of kids shows, they just have anime girls, which
yes.
makes perfect sense for Japan.
And then there was a zoo in Japan where somehow, one way or another, I
remember seeing that.
Yeah, there was a penguin that fell in love with one of the characters somehow. There was a penguin.
Yeah.
And when it died, they just left a cutout there in remembrance of the penguin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, in VR world, on the computer, there is a VR chat. There is in one of the worlds, there's like a poster of that penguin with the thing. That I stumbled upon. I was like, all right then. And I walked away.
I never tried VR chat. I've always thought about trying it, but I'm just not social enough.
I felt like I was an actual person, part of society when I played. I had a debate with an Australian as to why Steve Irwin died because they didn't tell us about 9/11 because they're in the future.
What?
Yeah.
That's why I don't join VR chat.
What do you mean? It was an amazing experience. Then we argued about how he came up to me and was like, do you think you can beat a chimpanzee? I was like, well, I mean, maybe on the ground because chimpanzees are good at swinging. He's like, that's fair. And then here, clickety, clack, 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 clack. Never mind, chimpanzees can run 25 miles an hour and land. I was like, oh, really? That fast? He's like, yeah, that fast. I was like, okay. Does he know Kung Fu? Went down the list from there. And then I was like, do you think Steve Irwin could do it? He's like, yeah, Steve Irwin could do it. Really? How come he couldn't beat the stingray?
Wow.
I went from there, yeah.
All right. Well, I don't know. I'm just not that type of person, I guess.
I don't know. I like talking.
Somebody would go up to me and ask me that question, but like, get away from me. You're weird.
I don't know. There was this one kid I was playing. That was actually the same night, actually. Their arm was like held to their chest. I was like, what's going on there? You okay? And it was, I don't know. They're like a 13-year-old. Like, yeah, no, I just broke my arm. I was like, oh, does it hurt? Yeah, a little bit. How do you break it? Fell off a skateboard with my friends. Did he have fun? Yeah, I guess I did. That's all that matters, son. And I basically cheered him up for having a broken arm.
Okay, I guess that's kind of cool.
So I felt proud of myself for that. I was like, yeah, I cheered up a kid.
Huh, interesting.
And the Slenderman guy showed up and things got weird.
Okay.
There are some experiences you just can't have without having a VR headset on.
Yeah, that's another thing that's weird about VR chat is you can be on a computer and do it.
Yeah.
Compared to like instead of just having to have a VR headset.
Yeah, that is one thing that you can just be on a computer and walk around, which the experience is definitely limited.
Right, it feels more like just like Minecraft or Roblox or something.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I don't know. I was kind of on an ARG hunt for a little bit in that game.
Yeah.
But it got a little bit too much for me, so I kind of stopped.
Oh, okay. How do you get too much?
I don't know. Just things started getting a little weird and a little too freaky for me.
Like you're trying to like join a cult or something?
It felt like it, man.
Yeah.
Like one of the main worlds that people go to a lot. Like I found like a hidden phrase basically.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, does anyone know what this means? And I was like, no. And someone was like, yeah, I know kind of what this means. And I showed, and I like found the other stuff with them. I was like, okay. And then I like did the code stuff. And then there was the code ended up leading to a different world.
Yeah.
And then they had to go to bed at that time. But when I went there, there was some more stuff. It was like this weird, basically the room was just for the most part black.
Okay.
And then like I walked forward and like 6 doors showed up. But the thing is, I picked up an item that I found behind like a rock, and then I saw footprints leading somewhere else. I go that way. There is a DVD, not DVD. There's a TV with a videotape that says "Play Me." I put it in. New door appears out of the TV, like gets projected into it. I go in there, and it's just a room full of videos.
Huh.
And I start watching these videos, and it's just like, I don't know, the videos were very eerie and creepy feeling, and I started recording what I saw on them, and then I couldn't sleep that night.
So you stopped?
Yeah, I'm taking a break for now. Just a slight break.
Is this like right before you sold your VR headset?
No, this was with my new one.
Oh, you have a new one?
Yeah, I got my HTC Vive.
Oh, I didn't know you did that.
Yeah, I got it used. It's the original HTC Vive, which I'm a little iffy on because the controllers are a little weird, so I don't know. I might resell it.
Yeah.
But, no.
Those are still expensive. That was probably, what, like $800?
I got it for $300.
$300, nice.
I won it on a bidding.
Oh, okay.
So, it was pretty nice. But no, I got in there and, like, the thing is, the main reason that made me stop and maybe not really fall asleep is because I found someone who was also interested, and we went to that world. And while we were like looking at the videos and stuff, all of a sudden my computer like shut down. I was like, "All right, that's enough."
Yeah. Okay.
Like it was in the middle of me talking to them too, so they probably thought I died.
Oh, dang! Probably scared the bejeebers out of them.
I've probably scarred someone.
Yeah, probably.
If you're listening, I'm sorry.
Right? Dang.
I've thought about getting on. I'm like, no, I'm gonna wait a bit more.
Yeah.
I hope I didn't scar him too much.
All right. Well, we're gonna jump into break time, and then we'll.
Oh, it's already break time?
Yeah, it's already.
All right, we're having so much fun. See?
Sure. Fun.
Yeah, fun. Yay.
Yay.
High five my hand.
No.
High five my hand.
I'm cold.
I'll warm you up. Give me a hug.
No, I'll just give you a high five.
Yeah. Yep. Bop. All right. I will see you on the flip side.
See ya.
It's ad time.
And we're back.
Hello and welcome.
Yes. Pyrolus.
Yes.
You wanted to talk about DXD again? Is that what you said?
Oh, did I?
Did you?
I don't know. I know I got the books, and I got some more books coming.
Yeah, you kind of made it sound like you want to say something about them, or...
They're great, man.
Yeah.
I'm rereading them. I'm like, yeah, no, I remember why I got into this series again. They're just great, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
Cool.
I don't know. I think it's funny that and I was kind of telling you about this on the way to get food. The author started out being a horror novelist.
Yeah.
So and in the afterword of the first series, he's like, yeah, no, to everyone that has read all my other works, you're probably confused as to what's going on now.
Right.
Well, my editor had this idea and I love it, so I'm not going back.
Huh. That kind of reminds me of the one, the creator of Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro.
Mm-hmm.
He used to actually be a doujin artist.
Yeah.
Writer that made like, I would just say really messed up doujins.
Yeah.
And then he makes like this fairly wholesome, like, slice of life romance anime that has like a little bit of ecchi in it, but like not a lot. It's just kind of funny how like a lot of artists go from one genre to a different genre, and it seems to work out for them.
Well, I've noticed with artists, actors, big time with, and writers, a lot of time once they get into the mindset of this is, you know, the type of genre that I'm working with. You know, this is what everyone knows me for. Same with the YouTube creators. This is what they know me for. This is what they want from me. Once again, that mindset, they start not enjoying their job as much.
Yeah.
That's why, like, a lot of people are recommended, hey, you should probably branch out.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
Do something else, and then you realize, hey, I love doing this a whole lot more than what I was loving doing the other stuff.
Right. Yep.
Like it's just changing the mindset, changing the area, the surroundings, all that stuff. Like that helps people when it comes to stuff like that.
I could see that. Yeah, and it's probably like a breath of fresh air for them, so it kind of lets them put all of their creativeness into that project, which is probably what makes it actually like shoot off into popularity from that point, and how they actually get popular from
it's like
that.
Hugh Jackman, he got so sick of playing Wolverine that he basically just walked out.
Yeah.
And he doesn't really want to do it. I mean, Ryan Reynolds trying to convince him to do it again, but he doesn't really want to.
Right.
And he went off to be, you know, the Greatest Showman, and people loved that movie.
Yeah.
And he saw that, hey, this guy doesn't have an American voice. Yeah, he's Australian.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, also, like, he even said himself that he regrets getting burnt out on playing Wolverine.
Yeah.
Because he regrets not being able to enter the MCU and, like, actually be part of, like, Deadpool and stuff.
Yeah.
Because I guess him and Ryan Reynolds actually have a pretty good relationship.
Do they now?
I guess so.
Okay. I wasn't sure because it always seemed like they were like frenemies in a way.
I kind of feel like that's what it is, but I don't know how much PR that is.
Yeah.
I know they know each other.
Yeah,
obviously,
definitely know each other.
I feel like I've heard before that he does regret not being able to play in Deadpool.
Okay.
For whatever reason.
Yeah.
I don't know if it being that he just wanted to play in a Deadpool movie or what. So.
Hey, Hugh Jackman, if you're listening to this and this is wrong, feel free to yell at us. Send us an email at askbaka@gmail.com or add us on Twitter at TalkBaka.
I don't even think Hugh Jackman or Ryan Reynolds even watches anything about anime.
Watch us somehow be like their favorite podcast ever, just somehow, and they're just laughing right now.
I guess.
And now we're going to get sued.
Yeah, right.
This is a LLC, right? That way we don't get sued, but it's the company.
What's an LLC?
Oh, no.
Yeah. I don't got the money to make those. Make one of those. It's like $300-$400.
No?
An LLC?
No, I think I made mine for like $50.
Huh. Man, I don't even want to think about that now. There's a whole lot of mumbo jumbo you have to do to actually do that properly, so...
I just went to a website and they did it for me.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Right.
Yeah, I did.
No, maybe that's all I had to do. There's weird stuff with intellectual property and internet.
Well, LLC is more of the business name. You're talking about like trademarking and copywriting stuff.
No, I'm talking like having a business.
Oh, okay.
That is just like a
podcast.
podcast.
I get you. Where it's just intellectual property.
Right.
Okay, I get you.
It's not like you're making a physical product.
Yeah,
or
I get you.
Or like a contractor is doing a physical service.
Yeah.
Where this is like I produce podcasts on
We produce sound waves. How do they taste?
Yeah, like obviously we get paid for it a little bit, right?
Yeah.
We have like the sponsor from Anchor. But we're not making money.
Yeah.
I think like I don't think I can say no.
We have a certain amount of small pocket change.
Well, I know a lot of sponsors, they don't like creators saying what they make. I'm pretty sure that's just an average stipulation.
You know why they don't like you saying that?
Because people that are other creators that have the same.
Yeah. It's same reason.
It's just like working for people.
It's like how your boss doesn't want you to go around sharing your wage. Really, it's your right to do that, and you should.
Yes.
So if you don't feel happy with your wage, just talk with your coworker on it. Maybe you'll find out you're getting paid like 3 times the amount as him, and then you're pretty happy.
And man, if your boss fires you because of that, then he
didn't deserve you anyway.
Yeah.
But if you want to work for us, we won't pay you, but I can give you cookies and love.
Our age demographic looks like this.
One?
Like just pointing
up. Oh.
Because the thumb, which would represent 0 to 17 is 3%.
Okay.
And then 18 to 22-year-olds is 46%. And then basically it's like dropping off like 12%, 14, 9. And then somehow we have 1% that is 60 plus.
Nice. So, we got someone in a nursery home. If that's you.
We just lost our 1% listener because we just insulted them.
What do you mean?
They could be just 60 years old. Nursing home people aren't 60 years old.
I mean, that's fair. But if you're at a nursery home, blare us out for your pals over there.
I guess.
Man, share us with your friends and have them listen to us too. We want to see that number rise, baby, rise.
I always find it funny looking at our demographics. Anyways, what was I looking for? I don't know what I was looking for.
Our monetary amount?
Oh, our monetary amount. Oh, yeah, we don't have any money.
All right, pocket change. Like I said, let's go. I got a penny I stole from Boom's pocket.
I handed you a quarter.
Yeah.
You stole a quarter?
No, I stole a penny.
How'd you get the penny?
Do we have to go into this right now?
Kind of, yes, because I'm trying to figure out where I have a penny.
It's behind your ear. All right, I've got a little bank vault in your hair. It's just like...
I don't got any hair.
The little hair that you got. Basically, what I did was I took a scalpel, right? And I like micro cut into your hair, and I made a little safe in there. But it's a magic safe. So like it's huge inside, but small on the inside. Like I can open it up, and it's like 1,000 square foot of just gold.
Man, if you pull a kayak out of my head, I'm gonna be so freaking mad.
How do you know that's where I store my mansion?
You said 1,000 square feet, so I'm just picturing you keeping all of your belongings inside my head.
Well, I got to keep them somewhere.
Yeah, you keep them in your own head.
No, I'm keeping them yours because my point of view is if someone's trying to rob us, trying to shoot us, like if I just open up your hair and pull out a gun, they're not going to know what to think.
That's true. I wouldn't know what to think either.
And the perfect part is metal detectors can't find it. And if ever metal detectors get good enough to where they can find it, it's like, oh, yeah, no, he's got a titanium skull. And then I just walk you through and I'm like, oh, okay. Because no one's going to think that you got a gun in your head, you know?
True.
So it's great, really.
Unless you're that one anime character, Gunhead.
Oh, yeah, from Chainsaw Man?
No.
Oh.
Gunhead Detective.
You
ever seen that one?
No, I haven't.
It's literally a dude that just has a gun for a head. He's a detective.
What kind of gun?
Revolver. It's like a noir type of anime.
There is a manga. I'm not sure if it's an anime yet, but basically it's a school life thing where the teacher goes to a school, right? Everyone there but him is a firearm.
Huh.
Yeah.
Like anime girl?
Anime girl firearm. Like
so like it's a pistol but just an anime girl?
It's a combat school. Where all the students are firearms. Like
do they
students
transform into guns?
They have guns in their hands. They don't transform into guns, but like they have guns in their hands and like they shoot the guns in their hands, but they are the gun. It's weird.
They have a physical gun in their hand.
Yes, and that is them.
So they are
holding themselves.
The Ruger anime girl has a physical Ruger in her hand.
Yes.
That she can let go of?
Yes. It'll reappear in her hand. If I remember,
so she can
reappear.
summon a Ruger. So she's not an actual Ruger. She can summon Rugers.
And then the logic gets, no, she's the Ruger. She is a Ruger. Like, they name them based off the guns. Like, there's FN, there's a AK, there's Galil. Like, they're all the guns.
Okay.
And, like, if they shoot, any of them shoot an actual person, it won't hurt them. They can hurt each other, but they can't hurt the people unless they become owned by a person. In which case, the person can be like, shoot that thing, and then that thing will die. It's an interesting manga.
I want to read this.
I forget what it's called at the moment.
I legitimately want to read this.
And
I'm going to find it.
It's interesting because, like, the grades and their ages work with their calibers. So, like, pistols and some machine guns are in the grade school. And once you get, like, 5.56, like, the medium caliber rounds, that is the middle school. And then high school is, like, the big caliber rounds. I don't even know what the adults are, in all honesty. They must be, like, cannons or something.
I found it.
You found it? What's it called?
Is it this?
Give me, I can't see.
It's called Apote.
Okay. I think that's it. Yeah. Let me hit your phone. I can't read.
The premise is, let me look at the premise.
Okay.
Plot. The series takes place at a school known as Tsushi Academy. Unlike an average school, all the students are actually humanized guns.
Yes, that's it.
Trained to one day become a useful weapon and is divided up into elementary school, middle school. Okay, so elementary school is submachine guns.
Submachine guns and pistols.
Middle school is assault rifles, and high school is battle rifles and sniper rifles.
Yep.
They are capable of drawing the weapons they represent from out of thin air and using them. Any student or her manifested gun can suffer from any gun-related problems the other might have. All students in Sushi train to shoot their target, literally using live ammunition. The series mainly focuses on an FNNC assault rifle nicknamed Funko and her friends with their human teacher.
Not gonna lie.
Oh, this is a wait, is this an
what?
This is an anime.
Yeah. Oh, it is an anime?
It's an anime.
Ooh, that's next on our list. Let's watch it. It's cancel the podcast. We're watching this now.
10 episodes. It's got 10 episodes.
When was it released?
In an OVA. It was released in 2012.
Stop this. We're watching this now. It's even from my favorite year of anime production, I've noticed.
Like, this looks great. This looks like the craziest thing I have seen from anime.
It's great. And, like, in the manga, so a different school, like a Russian school, comes and attacks them. So, like, there's Russian weapon girls that are attacking the American or the Allied. Like, it kind of becomes like World War II, whereas the other countries, I don't know, it's weird. If I remember right, no, it's mainly the Russians. Yeah, no, it's not a World War II thing. It's just the Russians coming in and attacking the school.
Okay.
But it's pretty cool. Like, the teacher gets shot, right?
Yeah.
And he actually starts bleeding because the principal of the other school, of the Russian school, is a human. And he's like, yeah, shoot that other human.
Oh.
And he gets shot. He's like, oh, no. And they're like, oh, no. You know? But no, it's great. I enjoy the manga. I actually kind of want to reread it now.
Modern literature teacher. So there's teachers.
Yeah, but only that teacher is human. As far as I remember, that's the only human teacher.
Yeah, because there's Miss Thompson.
Miss Thompson, yeah.
Thompson. Headmaster Springfield. Professor Garand.
I don't know how they age, in all honesty, because as far as I'm aware, with how it places their class at, I feel like they're just always going to be young. Because if I remember right, there's a...
I wonder if they upgrade.
Well, there's a Czech VZ.
A what?
There's a Czech VZ, which is the predecessor to the Uzi.
Yeah.
It's a submachine gun. The Czech VZ shows up in elementary, but this gun is from like 1950s, 1960s.
Right, but it's considered a submachine gun.
Yeah, so it's an elementary. Which, so I mean, I don't know if they age or not.
Well, I think what it is they don't go up in grades. I think it's more like instead of having middle, high school, and stuff like that, they just have submachine gun.
No, I understand that. What I'm saying is I don't think they grow up, is what I mean.
Oh, yeah. It's probably just like... I was trying to think of another show. There's a couple shows that do that. Even Galleon's kind of like that.
I learned a decent amount about firearms from that manga.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I want to read the manga and then I want to watch the anime.
It is good.
That's interesting. Like, that's like probably legitimately the weirdest anime I've heard of in a while.
I like it. Like I said, it's interesting. There's one scene where they got to go to the swamp, and then the M4 is like, all right, I got to put a plastic piece on my rifle. That way, if I fall down, it still shoots. And that ends up saving the day at the end of it.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, because they specifically said that the guns can suffer from any problem.
Any real problem. Yep.
Yeah.
It's cool.
But they also worded it in like the high school girls can suffer from gun-related problems.
Yeah.
So like...
It's weird. Don't question it. It's weird.
Jammed?
It's weird. Don't question it.
Do they just choke to death? I'm jammed. I'm choking. I'm dying.
No, we gotta clean it. We gotta clean it before it dies.
Oh, that could get weird.
Just wakes up. Oh no, I'm rusting.
That could get weird. They don't have to... oh, that would be weird. That'd just be taking a shower, right? Please tell me they just take a shower.
The bath scenes are okay because they're just guns, so it's not like it matters. It's like Panzer Medals, you know, when the tank dating simulator. They're just tanks. It doesn't matter if they get nude or not. They're just tanks.
That's true. They still blur it out, though.
Yeah, probably. But it's just, I don't know. It's just a gun. Why does it matter? I want to see some guns.
Well, anyways, besides for finding the most American anime that there is,
manga's pretty good. I like the manga.
Yeah. Okay.
Now that I know there's an anime, I kind of want to watch it. By kind, I mean I really want to watch it.
We should watch it for our weekly episode.
Yeah.
Although we need to finish Lucky Star.
Should we make it the weekly episode when Weez isn't here?
Man, that's gonna take forever.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm hoping to be sure.
I'm hoping to be sure. I'm hoping you're sure. I miss Weez.
I do too.
He's a good co-host when he's here.
But yeah, I mean, I hope he's only missing once in a while.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyways. I think we're about done for today.
Are we about done for today?
Yes.
All right. Did you have fun talking to me?
I had fun.
That's good. I had fun talking to you.
I hope people on the internet had fun too.
Yeah, and I hope you learned about an amazing manga and apparently anime that you will definitely go in.
I should read the name of that because I totally butchered the name, but I should read the name of it. It is UPOTTE and then exclamation mark.
Upato. Let's go.
Yes, we'll go Upato.
Upato.
But I also literally looked up gun girl anime.
Really?
Or no, gun girl school anime, and it came up.
There's another gun girl manga that's out there. I haven't read it yet, but I've heard about it. But I haven't looked into it really because I don't know the synopsis that I read. I forget what it was, but at the time when I read it, it didn't. I don't know. Just didn't click with me, I guess.
Somebody made a fan trailer. I think it's a fan trailer. It's Gun Girl School Daisy anime. We're gonna have to watch this. good.
All right, we can watch that when we're down here, I suppose. So what are we gonna finish up now, or
No, we're just gonna stay in limbo forever.
stay in limbo forever? And you guys are gonna join us because we're gonna go live now in 3, 2. Welcome to Baka-Talk. With us is now the live episode of.
Oh, there's actually something cool. Speaking of live,
Yeah.
Spotify is gonna let you go live soon. Yeah, like podcasting live.
Should we like actually do that, or
I kind of want to do it.
okay?
Because like I feel like our show format would work better as like a live radio broadcast.
Yeah, we can do that. We can like record it and then do the live.
Yeah, exactly. Like we can record while we're going live. But I think that'd be fun.
And then like maybe we can. It might be a way to pick up some more people.
Yeah.
Because then people can be like, "Well, what's live right now?" And they're like, "Well, what's this crap?"
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay. So
And that got me thinking. Maybe we should even go live on like YouTube.
I wouldn't mind that personally.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Because like we could go live on YouTube, and then we could grow. Like we wouldn't have to do like face cams.
No, and then people can be like, "Well, we'd have to." It'd be a little weird because people would watch the live, and either you would have to explain how you edit the videos, or you just put them out as they are, as what we recorded on the live.
Well, I would have to do some like we have like the sound box, right?
Yeah.
Sound clips. So like we could implement like the intro and outro that way.
Mm.
Like, is that what you're talking about?
No, I'm talking about in general because after you actually spend a decent amount of time editing these videos to make sure viewers like them.
Yes.
When we do live, you can't edit on the spot.
No, I cannot.
So
we would actually change our format.
That is what I'm saying. Like, we would either have to change something, or if we keep it the way it is, then the videos that are being outputted, either you have to explain that they're edited, or you have to just you don't edit them and you just throw them out there. That's what I was.
Well, I think what it'd be is more like because people like more real conversations.
Yeah.
Like unedited, all that. And I try to make it where it's unedited as much as possible. If I cut anything out, it's something I cut out stuff that I just don't think was worth being in the episode.
Oh no, I gotta really watch my racist slurs.
Well,
I totally commit all the time.
That's another thing. Like we would actually have to be careful what we say because YouTube has very strict guidelines. Like you might say something that you don't think actually.
It's like the whole Puerto
matters.
Rican thing.
Well, yeah, like that comment could actually probably get us in trouble on YouTube. If
Which I hope not, but yeah.
Like nowadays it wouldn't but since YouTube runs on an algorithm, there's no human brain thinking about what you just said. It's just a computer brain.
One day I'll get arrested for that comment.
Probably.
That'll be the one comment like, but there's so much other things I could be arrested for. What do you mean? Like, oh, we're tagging those on too. Now they mentioned it. Oh.
And then I'm going to have to come into the court and I'm like, well, sir, he was just talking about biology and like evolution. He wasn't meaning racist stuff. He was just saying that maybe they're better at picking bananas than us.
Well, it's like how swimmers, if you swim for a while, like you can see this in your lifetime, you actually develop more webbing around your fingers.
Really?
Yep. You develop more webbing around your fingers. Or like people that climb more often, their hands will grow longer. Yeah. Like how if you play a guitar or use a sword, you get the calluses on your hands.
Yep.
Like your body throughout your life actively develops and redesigns itself to whatever you're doing.
Yeah, exactly.
English longbowmen, the reason why their arrows are able to pierce so much is because ever since they were 11, they basically just drew back on this really hard string. They were so deformed that like basically their whatever arm they used to draw was so much bigger than the other arm. There's actually a clip from Family Guy I'm going to show you after this that is kind of it's not that to that extent, but it's kind of to that extent.
It's making fun of the fact.
No, it's making fun of something else.
Oh, okay.
But it's just a good example of what it kind of looked like.
Are you talking the Quagmire thing?
Yeah, when he discovers the internet.
Yeah, he's like, I discovered the internet.
And he's got a giant arm. It's kind of like that.
He looks like the tank from Left 4 Dead.
But it's just the one arm.
It's just the one arm. No, like the tank had that as well.
Oh, did he?
Left 4 Dead. Yeah.
Oh, I haven't played Left 4 Dead, I guess.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's a cool game.
Okay, let's try something.
You have an Xbox, right?
360, yeah.
Yeah, you should get it. It's fun. Like you and your brother love playing through. It's a co-op game.
All right, I'll do that then. But no, they're basically like their their shoulders were, if I remember right, they were elongated and like the bones were bigger and a bit more muscular.
Yeah, exactly.
So like their left side was like so wimpy. It just held the bow as they like pulled back on this massive string and let go as it just pierced through like multiple people.
Yeah, yep.
And that's why the longbowmen, the English longbowmen, were pretty feared because
they
had just giant arms. Imagine facing that in melee combat if you weren't expecting it. As you run up to someone, they just punch you with a really strong superhuman arm. Like, oh god.
Kind of reminds me of an enemy from Elden Ring a little bit.
Okay.
Like Elden Ring was good at that, like, or Dark Souls is good at that, where like the enemy had like attack style.
Yeah.
So their body was malformed just to do that attack style. So like if there was like a really heavy like sword wielder, like their one arm might be huge, like bigger and longer than the other one. And it's like, you know, just like the enemies were kind of cool how they're designed like that.
Attack the shrimp arm.
It kind of takes like the human adaptation, just takes it to the extreme.
Yeah.
Like there's skeletons in the game that are meant to shoot bows. So they have 4 arms.
Yeah.
So they can shoot 2 bows at a time.
I wish I had 4 arms.
Like rapid fire and stuff. Like it's just cool stuff like that. Like obviously we haven't grown 4 arms to like rapid fire bows. We just made guns instead.
Dude, imagine having 4 arms and putting a gun in each of them.
Star Wars does that.
Yeah. Nice.
That's one thing. Like our bodies are good at adapting, but also at the same time, our brain's better at evolving.
Yeah, imagine putting 6 arms on a dog. They don't get that far.
Yeah, no. But like, you get what I'm saying. Like
no,
we find a problem and we just solve it.
Yeah.
Usually with technology.
Well, it's amazing.
Or something like that.
We've gone to the moon and we are not supposed to do that.
But at the same time, like if we do something long enough, our body changes to adjust towards it too. So
look at the people. You cannot be in the space station for more than, I believe, 6 months because of how it changes your body.
Right. Yep. I don't know. We're on a weird tangent now.
Yeah.
So I'm going to stop the podcast by saying thank you all for listening. If you want to check out where else we're at, you can check it out in the description because I'm just not going to say the big long rant anymore.
I've mentioned it before.
Yes.
Earlier in the episode.
And I have been Sir Boom. You can check me out on Twitter at Sir Boom.
I can check you out right now.
Unfortunately. And I'm joined by Pyrolus.
I am Pyrolus, so you can find me at Pyrolus too. My mind is a little skewed.
Just a wee bit.
Just a wee bit.
Anyways, hope you all had a great time listening to this episode, and we'll see you all later.
Il sai canguru.
Bye.